do this vaccine is since I can let go of the something so like so the link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this reaction in 3, 2, 1.
Everyone has their thing that they can't let go of.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not talking about childhood trauma or whatever. I'm talking about little things. Little one-off comments that someone may have said in passing that just stuck with you. And you don't know why, but every time you think of something bad, you think of that moment. Me personally, I have so many of these moments. It's not that I'm an unforgiving person. I'm a very forgiving person. It's just that these things stick with me. Now, one thing in particular that's always stuck with me, for better or for worse, mostly for worse, is the time when I started swimming. Now, probably around September, October, I started swimming. And I started swimming because I wanted a good way to exercise without any problems on the joints, and I just wanted to try something new. So like anything, going into it, I was a little bit nervous because I'd never really swam before. Like, I can swim. Okay. I'm just not good at it. So the first 5 or so times I went, I didn't go in the big kid pool, which was like 7 feet deep and maybe 30 meters. I went in the easier pool, you know, less professional. It was maybe only 20 meters and 3 feet deep. So if I was going a lap and I was going strong, then I was like, I'm done. Instead of drowning, I would stand. But one day, someone was in my lane of the pool. Now the pool I swam in, there's one lane. So if there was someone else in there, I couldn't swim. Now there were actually 2 people in that lane, and that's important because I'll get to that in a sec. Now I said, okay, I'm already shirtless. I'm already in my Speedo. I'm just kidding, I was in swim trunks. But I said, all right, I gotta go for the big kid pool. I gotta try it out. So I went up to one of the lifeguards and I said, can I just hop in any lane? Like if it's open, can I just hop in? And she said, yeah, but none of the lanes are actually open right now, so you're gonna have to ask someone to swim in their lane with them. So I was already like, oh, really, man?
Wow.
I said that to the lifeguard. I said, can you just kick someone out? And she said no. So I had to walk over and I was like looking at the lanes. I was like, okay, who looks not mean? So I walked over to this guy who was in a lane. He wasn't swimming. And I said, hey, do you mind if we share the lane? He looked up at me and said, can I ask why? Oh, I'm sorry, I must be lost. I thought this was a swimming pool. Why else would I be asking you to share the lane? Just because I wanted to swim with you and only with you? Like, what do you mean why? So I didn't say any of that, but I did say to swim with you. Like I had to explain that to him. And he said, can you ask someone else? Again, I'm so sorry. I thought this was a recreational swimming pool. And it turns out I actually stumbled across Michael Phelps. So I kind of just stared at him like this until he asked someone else for me to share the pool with him. And you know, the guy that let me share the pool with him wasn't giving me any slack. He wasn't asking me why I was trying to share it. Clearly, I'm asking you because okay. But it's just one of those situations where it's like, who are you? Like, just share it. If someone asks you to share their lane, just share it. Now, the only reason you should be declining someone that asks you to share a lane is if you're training for some type of crazy, like, Navy SEAL mission or I don't know, some sort of competition. And I haven't gone back to swim since.
Navy SEAL.
But that's because they drained all the water in the pool. Not exactly sure why they did that, but everything's gone and you can't go in there anymore. So that's my main story of something I have not been able to let go of.
Wow.
I have many more, mostly sports related, because that seems to happen a lot in sports. That's why I'm kind of scared of doing recreational sports, because people are so mean. Like, I've been to recreational volleyball, and you know, I'm pretty good at volleyball, but I'm kind of rusty, so I need to get back into it. And there's always that one person that they might not say it, they may not make it obvious, but you know they're judging you. You know they're taking this way too seriously. And that can be found in anything. You know, basketball especially. Oh my God, people are so mean in basketball, especially pickup. Pickleball. Pickleball you can find it in. And I don't know, that's just the type of thing that makes you not want to. I thought of another one. Also sports related, jiu-jitsu. Now, if you've been following the channel for a while, I might have mentioned once or twice that I do jiu-jitsu. This is when I was like very first starting out. I wasn't that good, but you know, I'm a relatively athletic person, so I like to wrestle. I like to like be physical. And at the gym I used to go to for jiu-jitsu, there was always this one guy there who, first off, took it way too seriously, buddy. Anyway, he asked me to wrestle, and let me just say, he asked me. Now, he's obviously way better than me, and he knows what he's doing, so he can submit me pretty easily. which is one thing that frustrates me. I'll get to that in a second. But we're rolling, and he's catching me in different situations and stuff, and I'm trying to get out of him. And I'm just trying to like muscle my way out of him because I don't have that much technique. Now, any jujitsu nerds in the comments, stop typing, please. I know it's not that good to muscle your way out of things, especially when you're new. But let me say, I'm not that stupid. I know when I'm pushing my body too hard because it's my body. So if you're typing a comment saying, oh, going too explosive is dangerous, you're gonna pull a muscle, I know. I've pulled a muscle before, and I know when, just stop typing. I might have just yelled at an imaginary person there, so I'm sorry if I did. So, I'm doing my stuff, he's doing his stuff, and then he says to me, stops me. First off, he stops me, and he says, hey, don't go that hard. Oh my God. I know a lot of you don't know me, so you don't know how hard I'm really going in jiu-jitsu. It's not that hard. I'm a pretty tame person, but I'm fighting a purple belt here. And when you say to a white belt as a purple belt, hey, don't go that hard, it makes it sound like you just want to use me as a punching bag. Hey, I just want to say, I just went to jiu-jitsu today, and I wrestled a guy that was way better than me, and not only did he show me how to do things, but he also beat the crap out of me, which is all I'm looking for. If you can submit me, submit me. Don't give me any of this BS about wanting to protect me, when in reality, you just want to use me as a punching bag. It's not cool. Listen, the first one was justifiable to get upset about. The one I just said, not so much. He was probably just looking out for me so I didn't get injured. But I don't know, something just irked me about it. That's all I have to say for today. If you have anything you want to talk about or say, some experience in the comments, leave it down below. Did that sentence make sense? I'm not sure. Go check out this Nothing Show video. It's great. It's my personal favorite. I'll see you around. I'm glad I got that out of my system.
Wow. There was things I can let go of, but there's something so. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. And drop a like if you like, and comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new, and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload in my bye. Wow.